If you've liked our Facebook and you're a part of our Facebook group, tell someone else to do it. Like us and get on Facebook and rate us. You
We
can
love
actually
it.
rate
Thank you.
us as well on Facebook. So that just helps us help you. Shameless plug.
That's right.
Shameless plug. Jerry Maguire.
Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. See you
Thanks
next
for watching.
time. What's up, Woodford? We are here today on Frankfurt Street at Weatherization. I'm here with owner Brian Padgett. Mr. Brian, tell us, what are we watching today on a Monday morning, 7 a.m.? Your guys are getting ready. What's happening behind us?
So every morning we have about 8 trucks that go out to all places around central Kentucky. And what we're doing is we're just loading the trucks, getting everything ready for whatever particular jobs we have today, whether it be installing insulation or doing crawlspace encapsulations on houses, replacing doors, replacing windows, stuff like that.
So weatherization, I know you and I have talked about this, and you said some people always ask, what do we actually do? Can you tell our viewers what you guys do and how you can help them?
Sure. So we specialize on kind of existing homes, people who are having problems with their home, whether they're having cold rooms, hot rooms, high energy bills. They can't quite figure out what's going on with their house. So we go out and we do a home evaluation, which is free to the customer, and every house is different. So we try to figure out, okay, what's going on with your home? Why are your energy bills high? And what can we do to fix it? So it's not just an insulation issue. A lot of times it's not insulation at all. So what we try to do is make a house work to where the insulation can actually do its job.
That is such a fantastic reminder, because I do think so many people think, oh, it's just the insulation, but it could be a lot of other things which your guys can help determine, right?
It can be a lot of other things. It could be duct work that's not performing properly. It could be a crawl space that is directly connected to the house. So that cold air is coming in from the crawl space. There's a lot of different issues other than insulation that could be causing it.
And talk a little bit, today is a rainy Monday. You talked a little bit about, weather and moisture, and how that moisture can not only mold wood in crawl spaces, but also it could, contribute to the air that you're breathing in the house.
Right. So, for instance, a crawl space is a damp, dark, musty atmosphere that is really not good for the health of the house. So, and especially when you have ductwork, for instance, in the crawl space, and the air is very humid, so that actually contributes to the moisture in the crawl space as well. So what we like to do is to fix this problem is to transform that crawl space into a healthy, dry atmosphere to where the house can last longer, can increase the house's resale value, and improve the health of the people inside the house.
Absolutely. And we're going to take you through a crawl space later today, because a crawl space is typically somewhere most people don't want to be, right?
No, they do not.
For a lot of reasons, spiders, other creepy crawlers, but the fact that it's also just kind of a smaller space as well. So, okay, tell us, you're located right here in Woodford County, right here downtown Frankfurt Street. You have been since early 2000s, and this is a family affair. Can you talk about your business model and why that culture and why Woodford County is so important?
Sure. So we've been in business since 2009. Me and a high school buddy, Tim Daly, we started the company together, and we dove in and struggled for a couple years and really tried to make it work. And then we got some breaks, and we went from 1 employee to about 28 employees now, just in a matter of a few years. And over time, as we needed to add people to the company, it just worked out to where my daughter Josie came to work for us, and then the next thing you know, my mother's working with us, and so Dad was looking for something. So Dad's with us now, and my sister-in-law Sandy Padgett, she's a very important part of our company. She works in the office and takes care of our customers in our appointment center.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is such a cool thing to have here. Not only family owned and operated and run, but to be right here in Woodford County. But you not only serve Woodford County, you serve surrounding counties as well.
We want to cover all the counties around Versailles and Lexington. So we will travel as far as Richmond, Mount Sterling. We go to Louisville every day. And we also are involved in a program with the utility company, and which, today we might be in Paducah, Kentucky, and tomorrow we might be all the way in eastern Kentucky in Pineville.
That's awesome. So, guys, if you're watching from somewhere else, you're not in Woodford County, you can call these folks, Weatherization Plus, right here in Woodford County. They will come to you. You heard Brian, free consultation, so you can check it out. You can see what's happening, and then they can diagnose your problems and help give you a plan of action to remedy that. So, Brian, do you think we should now go to the Crawlspace? Check that out?
Yeah,
Put
I spent
Cory to work.
yesterday getting it ready for you, so let's go out there.
All right, let's do it.
Thanks, Emily. Brian transported here. We were where we came straight from weatherization, so I edited it together. So it seems like we transported here. We are underneath. This is your house, right, Brian?
This is my house, yes.
So I'm gonna flip this around and show you all. We showed a little bit earlier in the show, but I want to flip this around and show you. Look at I mean, it's a pretty wet day, and it's dry as a bone down here. It's beautiful, white, clean. I mean, he's got the lights. I mean, this is immaculate. So what all did you do down here, Brian?
Well, this house showed a lot of damage, wood rot, and the crawl space just had been wet for years and years.
Okay.
And so there was mold, and there was wood rot. And basically what we did is, first of all, we repaired the areas that need to be repaired.
Okay.
And then we came in with this product. This is called a Crawlspace encapsulation. And what it does is it separates all forms of moisture. So you've got ground moisture, you've got wall seepage, and you've got air moisture, humidity in the summertime. And so what this does is it closes off all the ventilation, and it protects the crawl space and the house from any forms of moisture, which gives you a much healthier house for the longevity of the house and for the people who live inside it.
That sounds healthier. I mean, you can see the rust kind of on the beam there.
Right.
What's that over there? That device there.
So that's the last part of the puzzle. There's always going to be moisture that remains in the crawl space, in the wood. And so we put a dehumidifier in as part of the process, just to go ahead and draw the existing moisture out of the wood, and just as a backup. If there is any moisture down there, it takes care of it.
Rock on. Well, you heard it here. This is perfect. I mean, this is super nice, and I mean, you could literally have like a party down here. It feels great. It's like you don't feel like hot or clammy. I mean, it is very cool and nice down here. So I'll give you one quick look again, just to. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is something else. I mean, all the insulation's up here nice and tight. I mean, that's what you're also looking for when you're selling or buying a house. One of the things inspectors come down and look is to see if there's any insulation peeking down or coming down or falling down, and all this is nice and neat and put up. So
right, and also the walls. That's an extra.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's an extra 2 inches of insulation, actually, on the coldest spot in the crawl space, which is the foundation walls. So that adds another R value to the crawl space.
Look at that. You can see it right there. And look, it's all sealed up. Beautiful, beautiful. Brian, thank you so much for bringing me down here.
Thank you.
I didn't know what to expect. I heard it going into crawl space. I was like, Emily sends me on the dirty jobs, but this is clean.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, guys, that's it for us. What's up, Woodford? See you next time.